today we are going to go over the best defense on current gen / old gen, which is big nickel over G. Now you can find this in 9 different playbooks, but the 3 playbooks I would recommend is the Giants or Dolphins. They're the same playbook, and then 4-6. I run the Giants playbook. The 4 plays we're going to go over is going to be cover 6, SS blitz 3, cover 9, and the cover 3. If I can find it. Alright, so we're going to go over the main formation. So we'll go over like tight formations, trips tight end, bunch tight end, and gun bunch. Those are the formations we'll go over. We'll first start off with, I know most people run tight slots, but I honestly haven't ran that this year. I run the Jaguars playbook, which is different. Okay, so we're going to start off in tight formations, so gun tights. I like to call SS Blitz 3 with my curl flats on 5. And what you're going to want to do is, for your package, you're going to want to hit your right stick to the left once to go slot corner, and then call SS Blitz 3. And then all you do from there is you show blitz with triangle and left on the D-pad there to bring them down. And then what you do is you're going to blitz that safety that came down in the box. So X there, you're going to put him on a blitz. And then that 3 rec, we're going to put him in the deep third. And then from there, all we're going to do is you can either use one of the purple guys, so you can either use her Hooker or Zach Cunningham. Now, I messed up for these linebackers right here, are Evans and Cunningham. If you're playing Mud, what I do is I put safeties here. So normally these would be safeties. So all you're gonna do here is I'm gonna hike the ball, and my job is to cover. I can cover the middle, but if the running back goes to the flat, or I see 14, I believe that's Chris Godwin, I gotta get over there. So we hike, I go over here, boom, we get pressure. Now O was wide open, but I run this with Tiki Barber as the corner over here where Mullen is with under pressure, and I have 2 edge threaded leads. So I get a lot of bad throws. So it's really nice. Like I said, all you do is you show blitz, you blitz this guy, you put this guy right here into a deep third, and then all you're going to do is, like I said, you can either pick this guy or this guy. It really doesn't matter. So this time I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to just, nothing's coming, just boom, like that. Now, I'll say gun types is kind of a pain. So this is what I found the best defense is. So again, you know, all you do, and now I'm going to use Cunningham. Let's see if I have this set up right. Yep. And then we hike, and all I'm going to do is cover this. So that's in my opinion, is the best defense against tight formations. Now let's move to trips tight end. So for trips tight end, we're going to stay in the slot package. I'm going to turn my curl flats off. Whoops, I messed up. Let's try this again. So we're going to call cover 3 here for trips tight end. We're going to call, now the Raiders, this is Raiders playbook. They don't technically have trips tight end, but we'll call PA counter go. And one of the common setups is to put X on a streak here, to put triangle. So this is a very, wait, what? Hold on, I messed that up. Okay. Okay, so here's the common setup. To have X on a streak there, square, square on that deep out there, triangle on the flat, and O on a little inner out there. So what I like to do with this cover 3 is I always shift my line in like that and then crash them out. But what I like to do is I like to put Bayard here on the inside corner. What this is gonna do, Bayard's gonna be covering this guy right here, and he's gonna be matching with Evans, and he's gonna do a great job, way better than if you man him up. And then what I like to do is I like to put this corner right here man to man, and then I like to man align, which is triangle R1. So Jenkins is supposed to go over here, but a lot of times he doesn't. It's annoying, but we'll pretend he did. And then, so here's what it looks like. So as you can see, Jenkins manned up Bayard. Watch Bayard on. Let's just watch Bayard. Bayard right here. Just watch him. Now we're gonna control Cunningham right here, and our job was gonna be open on this play. Obviously we know the routes, but what we need to look for is the run back going to the sidelines over there to the right. We got to watch out for him, and anything over the middle. But watch Bayard match Evans here. This is why this defense is so good. I mean, look at this. I can throw it, but look at that. He's gonna stay with that every time. So let's show that again. Again, all we do is put him on an inside quarter. So that's X, and then right on the right trigger there, and then we're going to man up the tight end, and then we're going to use this guy. Like I said, we don't have to worry about Evans because Bayard's going to man him up. So we're just going to watch the run back. See, now we're going to come over here. Oh, I forgot to do the routes. But we would just watch the middle of the field there if the run back doesn't go out. So let's actually set this up right this time. All right, this should be good. All right, yep, we're good. So again, put him on the inside quarter, man him up, man the line, which again, Jenkins doesn't go over all the time. It's really annoying. And then boom. And then see, we would go cover O, and Bayard is sticking with Evans. We'll try to throw. We'll try to throw it this time. We'll just hurry up and quick hike it. Oh, see that time I was on Bayard. Whoops. All right, I'm not used to using two controllers. I'm not very good at this. Inside quarter. Let's get off of him. Let's just get on the alignment. Let's do this. Let's watch Bayard absolutely bag this. I mean, it's absolutely bagged. Now, the reason why we're man up the tight end, another common setup in trips tight end. So let's do another common setup in trips tight end. So we're gonna put Gronk on a post. We're going to put Evans here. I'll just get it. So here's another common setup where we got Evans on a slant, Gronk on a post, and then we got triangle, obviously on a flat, and O. So this is why I man up the tight end, because in case they do this setup. And now I will say, even though Jenkins is manned up to Gronk, the tight end still wins this straddle. It's annoying, but it gives us a better chance. So now again, our job is to watch the run back. He's not going. Now we cover the middle, and then we have to get back. Everything's in the bag. So that's why we man up our cornerback on Gronk. Now the best way. So if people understand what you're doing, which a lot of people are not going to understand this at all, what they'll do is they'll put triangle on a post or out route, and they will put Evans like on a flat or something. Watch what happens here. Watch what happens here if we do this. Okay. So Bayard's gonna match with. See how he goes with this. So that's how you beat it. But that's why it's your job. It's your job to make sure with Cunningham here, or you should be using this one better. But that's why it's your job to So let's set this up again. We're gonna do the same setup as last time. It's your job to let's do this. To watch first you watch the run back, but the run back doesn't go out. It's your job to watch the middle. You have to know that since we're putting Byron on the inside quarter, he's gonna match with Evans every time. So it's your job. And so I'm gonna show you one last setup. Alright, so this is just a stupid level sail concept. I got all of them going across. So if we do our setup like we have this is what I'm talking about. You have to cover the run back, because if you don't, watch what happens if I don't cover the run back. He's gonna be wide open every time. So that's why my first movement on this play is going to be to cover the watch the run back, cover, and then I kind of a lot of times I'll go like that and then go back. But so that's my main defense against trip side end. Now on the gun bunch. On the gun bunch. So for gun bunch, we're going to go cover 6. And guys, I don't run gun bunch, so let's call Z spot. And the one thing you have to make sure you do for this cover 6 is you're going to want to put this guy right here on a deep half. You're going to want to put him on a deep half. But why we like cover 6 is that quarter flat is going to cover the corner out the whole time. And what I like to do is I like to slant them inside, shade out, and then I get right in here. And so let's see, R1's run. That corner out should be back. Let's see. I'm going to try to throw it to the corner. As you can see, it's absolutely bagged. So that's why I like cover 6 against gun bunch. Now, if you don't deep half, that safety on the right side, they can easily one-play touchdown. So you're gonna have to deep half that side every time. If they want to be annoying, because a lot of people do, if they flip it, all you have to do is you square R2 flip, and then all you're gonna do is deep half this side. So it's easy. Again, we call this because, as you can see, we go R1. It gets absolutely bagged. It'd be nice if Farley got a card this year. So that's why I like cover 6. Now, I will say there is one play in this formation that will destroy cover 6. So let's get into it. Let's get into flood. So let's do that same adjustment where we deep half fired here. So here's the issue with the user with flood. R1 and square are going to get wide open. So if we watch this, watch R1, he's going to get wide open. You can't be in both spots. So if they're running flood on you the whole time, all you have to do is call formation cover 9, and this will absolutely bag flood. The only problem about this is if they decide to run corner outs, it will get open. That's why I like cover 6. But if they're just abusing flood, all you have to do is for cover 9, we're going to control this guy right here, and we just have to watch out for the inside post. So So the flat, hold on. The flat's gonna cover the Chris Godwin's route. So all we have to do for this, watch this. You see how that's covered, and then I just have to cover this. You can throw it to X, but if they want to hit that, that's fine. That's how you stop flood. So it's really simple. Just cover 6, and if they spam flood, run cover 9, and then I feel like I'm missing. Did I go over all of them? Let's see. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, bunch tight end, bunch tight end. Bunch tight end. Let's look at PA boot over. I like to call cover 9. And I like to put this guy. A lot of times I like to put him in a flat. And then I use this guy right here. And we'll run this play stock. We're just going to just run PA boot over it, but we're not going to roll out. And then all I have to do is I just gotta guard. I gotta guard this, and also with PA boot over, you can also run that SS plus 3. So if you want to, if you go back, watch what I do in tight formations where you have curl flats at 5 with pressure, and you'll get a lot of sacks. But if you don't get in, it's probably going to be a touchdown. So that's gun bunch tight end, and I'll say we'll go. We'll cover spread too. So spread or 5 wide. What I like to do. Let's go empty. Let's go verticals. And for this, so we've been in slot corner for all these, but for this, I take slot corner back off for spread or like any spread formation. And what I want to do is, so the blues over there, I want to put a third on the flat side, and I want to middle third this guy. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to control one of these linebackers, except they'll be safeties. And then they shouldn't be able, and then we just, boom, triangles open. But that way, by doing that setup, you're not going to give up one play touchdowns. So again, we're going to, so if we flip it, say if we actually call the opposite side, then we would just outside third this side, and then deep third this side, and then pass commit, and then I'm gonna change the outside. That way, this guy right here, Byard, will get over here and make sure he doesn't get beat. And then I'm just going to come up here like this, hike, and then we're gonna cover like that. So that's what I do against spread formations. And last but not least, for run defense, so if, you can go about it honestly in anything. We'll call cover 3 for run defense. You're just going to come out here. Let's call stretch. All you're going to do is you're going to... Now, last week they kind of messed things up. So honestly, right now, all you do is slant outside, come up here in the gap, and then you're going to shoot. Okay, maybe it's back to normal. Maybe it's back to normal. So what we want to do is slant inside. I mean, pinch and then slant outside. Hover right over the gap, and then yeah, that's what. So it's back to normal. So again, all we do is pinch right over that gap, and then you want to slant outside, right over the gap, and then boom. I only got picked up because Evans is really slow. If I had a better guy, I would get it every time. And then there we go. All right. One thing I want to mention real quick So let's go back to trip tight end real quick. So let's go to trip tight end. If people want to flip the play, so like I said, our setup is going to be inside quarter, man up, man align. So then we're set up, we're ready to go. But say if they want a motion, here's what I'm gonna do. So if you see motion, if you see this guy in motion, we're going to reset the play when he motions back to cover 3, and then I'm actually going to user rush with this guy right here. So all you want to do to user rush, hit triangle, hit it triangle again, hit X, and then up. So it's really confusing. It's triangle once, triangle twice, X, and then right stick up, and then he'll get locked in place. And then when they motion over, they're always going to hike it about right here, and then you use the rush in. I'm not sure why hooker got picked up. It usually works really well. So what we want to do is pretend we saw that they motioned over. Okay. We do that. Boom. The reason why I like to do this is because when they motion over, I run obviously that cover 3 with the inside quarter man. It messes with it really bad, and I like to run match. Well, the motion's gonna mess with all that, but guys always hike that like right. It's so easy. People are so predictable. They always hike it. They always hike the ball basically right when he. Oh, I forgot to motion him over. We'll do it right the next time. So again, they lock him in place, triangle, triangle, X, up, and then we're going to put him here. And then they hike it about right there. Why didn't he hike it? I was hitting the wrong button. Let's try this again. So they're going to hike this right when they get past Gronk. So about right there. No, why is it hiking? Oh well. But that's what I do with the user rush. And keep in mind, I run 50 Raiders, 25 ballers. And this player right here for me is Tiki Barber. So he gets under pressure, so I affect rows. And eventually what you can do is they're like, okay, you're going to user rush me. They'll put like triangle on a flat. And then what I'll do is I'll think I'm coming in, and then they'll throw it to triangle, and I'll pick it off. If they start trying to throw it to the flat. So that's what I do when people motion. Yeah, that's my defense on current gen. We've been top 10 every month on current gen. So in my opinion, this is the best defense. This is the best defense in the game. So again, this big nickel, I would recommend running it from the Giants, Dolphins, or Giants, Dolphins, or 46. I lost my train of thought. And real quick, let me show you guys my abilities that I run. All right, guys, we're in my mud team. This is the abilities I run. Again, I run 50 Raiders, 25 ballers. We run extra elite. So I mean, if you guys don't know, the under pressures is ridiculous. We run pick artists, extra inside stuff, under pressure acro. Like I was saying, this Tiki Barber right here for my SS Blitz 3. He'll be blitzing for the under pressure. And when I use the rush out of big nickel that cover 3, I use Tiki, get that under pressure. We got extra elite on Crosby. And then we got some pick artists, acro and pick artists on Jimmy. Julio, we got acro deep out and pick artists. And then we got pick artists on Ted and inside stuff on Warren Sapp. I would definitely recommend to have 2 inside stuffs because it stops the run a lot better. So those are the abilities. And yeah, that's what I'm running. Hopefully, guys, this big nickel defense will help you guys on current gen. On next gen, guys, I suck on next gen. I'm sorry, no videos for next gen. But for current gen people, I hope this really helps. And I'll be opening my weekend league rewards on Thursday, so I'll see you guys Thursday.